what to say. I'm so confused right now. I'm really confused about just what's everything going on. I'm confused. Hi, welcome to JOA. If you're new to my channel, please click subscribe and click the bell button so you'll be the first to know when I upload. I really appreciate it if you subscribe and you do click the bell. All right. I want you to watch this clip of Bill Cassidy talking about Ron DeSantis, and I'll come back with some more.
Joining us now is one of the Republican senators behind the deal, Senator Bill Cassidy of Louisiana. Thank you so much for joining me, Senator. I want to talk about infrastructure in a moment, but I want to start by discussing the pandemic, which is really ravaging the country and especially your state of Louisiana. It's in dire crisis, a record number of hospitalizations. ICUs are running out of beds. You are also a physician. So when you see this, what goes through your mind?
Well, we can stop it. We have it within our power to stop it. Each person that is vaccinated now protects not only herself or himself, but those around him, because no longer is she as likely to pass the infection to others. If we don't want this, we have it within our control. All we need to do is to get vaccinated.
Your state's governor, Don Bell Edwards, issued a new mask mandate, put it into effect this week. Was that the right move?
Well, I'm now going to speak as a doctor. If you have a large percentage of your population which is not vaccinated and your infection rate is going up, you got one of two choices. If you're inside, either you're vaccinated or you have to wear a mask. Otherwise, you're at too great a risk to further spread infection, to further pack those emergency rooms, to further prevent people who have terrible accidents from getting cared for because the hospital is full of COVID. And there is a choice. On the other hand, if we don't want mask mandates, get vaccinated, the infection rate goes down and you don't have a mandate.
So it sounds like you're saying that's a yes, given where
As a doctor, I will tell you, you've got two choices to stop that infection.
Okay.
Either get vaccinated or wear a mask.
Some governors, like Ron DeSantis in Florida, Greg Abbott in Texas, they're blocking local officials from imposing restrictions like mask mandates. The virus is surging to record highs in those states, including yours. So as you said, you are a doctor, you are an elected official. Shouldn't local officials be allowed to make decisions like mask mandates if they believe that's best for their local community?
I'm a conservative. I think you govern best when you govern closest to the people being governed. And if a local community is having their ICU is full, and the people at the local schools see that they've got to make sure they stay open because otherwise children miss out for another year of school, and they put in policy, then the local official should be listened to. That is a conservative principle.
So you disagree with Governor DeSantis?
I do disagree with Governor DeSantis. The local official should have control here. I don't want top down from Washington, D.C. I don't want top down from a governor's office. Sometimes, yes, okay, national defense and such like that. But when it comes to local conditions, if my hospital's full and my vaccination rate is low and infection rate is going crazy, we should allow local officials to make those decisions best for their community.
Is he playing politics with this?
You know, I don't know if he's playing politics. I try not to guess other people's motives. I will say politicians should not kind of carte blanche accept what the public health doctor says, but they shouldn't just gratuitously ignore it either. There has to be a balance there. And whenever politicians mess with public health, usually it doesn't work out well for public health, and ultimately it doesn't work out for the politician, because public health suffers and the American people want public health.
So it's shocking that Bill Cassidy, and it's like he was saying, as a doctor, and he highly disagrees with Governor DeSantis' notions of restricting mask mandates in school. I say wear the damn mask. I say that masks do work. Florida is reportedly 50% fully vaccinated. Florida is about number 24 on the list when it comes to vaccinations. I don't understand why he's doing this. I don't want to say it's politically motivated because, you know, he is on record, on video saying to get vaccinated. He's advising to get vaccinated. I know there was controversy earlier on in the period of him giving vaccines to his rich friends and undermining the people of the community. And so there's that. This is not a political issue. This is not whether you're a liberal, moderate, or conservative. The kids don't mind wearing the damn masks. The fact that he's restricting schools for allowing kids to wear masks, to not wear masks is despicable. I believe he is requiring it to leaving it up to employees and parents on whether or not their kids should be wearing masks. And he is literally the only state. I believe Texas is also in line. I believe Governor Abbott is in line with this as well, Governor DeSantis. But I know for sure the 48 other states are not. There's 4 school districts that are opposing the mask mandate restrictions. But it's just like, I don't think it's politically motivated, but Florida is seeing top tier COVID cases in the 5-figure digits, which is way more than it was in the beginning of this pandemic. So that's bad. There's a difference between cases and between deaths. I mean, you can have a lot of cases. That doesn't mean those equates to deaths. But, just these past 2 weeks, there were people under the age of 35, 6 people under the age of 35 that died from COVID-19 in Florida. Under the age of 35. Okay. So, and we all know that this COVID situation is reportedly more affected towards baby boomers, people who are like 60 plus years old. And so like, I'm tired of this vaccine stuff talking about. I'm tired of this mask stuff just talking about. I just say, wear your masks. If you want to get vaccinated, if you don't want to get vaccinated. I'm just tired of the mismessaging. And I'm tired of people who aren't even medically qualified to tell other people to get vaccines. Like it's not your right to say that. It's just like you don't want people to tell you to get an abortion or to not to get an abortion. You're pro-life, right? So it's like, or you're pro-choice. The people who are pro-choice are the ones that are continuously just throwing it on Twitter that get vaccinated. Vaccines have proven to be effective. I mean, it's like in the 95 percentile that, people who aren't in the hospital are vaccinated. And usually the ones who aren't vaccinated are in the hospital. So it's effective, 90% effective. Did I say that right? So people who are in the hospital are usually not vaccinated. People who are usually just like in the ICU. I just want to give a shout out to the nurses, to the doctors, to the people in the hospital who has been working since this pandemic. Shout out to you guys. I know there's been messaging from Dr. Fauci to other people in the White House about this whole situation from the U.S. Surgeon General. And I just want to say my hats off to the nurses, to the good nurses and to the good doctors out there that are doing their jobs. And so, if you don't want to get a vaccine, that's understandable. I understand where you're coming from, but at least just wear your damn masks. Just wear your masks. And if you don't want to wear a mask, just stay home or get vaccinated. Wear a mask. It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. But like I said, even states that don't have these restrictions, like these 48 other states, they're still problematic. They're just as problematic as Florida. Okay, so it's not a Republican issue. It's Black people of color down here now wearing their masks easier in New Orleans. Okay, 36% of people in New Orleans are fully vaccinated, and a lot of these other people on Bourbon Street are not wearing masks. And let's just call a spade and facts, and stop just giving the fake outrage to Governor DeSantis, and also focus on these other places in the South that are not following protocol with the mask wearing. Okay. Anyways, that's all I have to say about that. Please do subscribe and click the bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload. Deuces. Yay!